We will call the Watertown Park and Rec Crestbrook Park Golf Course Subcommittee to order at 6 o'clock, 6:01 actually. We'll go with roll call. Ken LaRosa.
Rick Martin.
Pat Rinaldi.
Okay, all right. We'll move on to public participation. I don't think there is any.
Mr. Chairman, I see no one in public participation at this time.
Thank you. Jan is on mute. I don't know if we'll move to approval of minutes from February 4th, 2021. I will make a motion to accept the minutes of February 4th, 2021.
I second that.
Who is that, Jeff?
Yeah. Any additions, subtractions, comments? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Yeah, passed. Correspondence. All right. The only correspondence I have at the moment, was a letter from Crestbrook Retirees Golf League. As I will read it into record, it says, attention, William Dunstan, Chairman, Ken LaRosa, Chairman, Golf Course Subcommittee, members of Park and Rec Commission. We are writing this request on behalf of the 80 members of the Crestbrook Retirees Golf League. It's come to our attention that for at least the last 5 years, a much needed labor position for Crestbrook Park has once again been cut from the proposed budget. It's hard to fathom this misguided logic that 2 full-timers, 1 supervisor and a mechanic, employees can adequately maintain all of the 230 plus acres that Crestbrook is. These men maintain all that Crestbrook offers in addition to the 18 holes that constitute the golf course. It is realized that in addition to supervising a part-time seasonal staff of mostly retirees and maintaining a fleet of mowers and other equipment, that these men must also maintain the Crestbrook pool area, which thousands use during the summer, maintain the pavilion, which is often used for social events, and maintain the tennis courts that are used daily by citizens in Watertown High School. In addition, they are responsible for cleaning the everyday effort of the beavers to clog the spillway of Merriman's Pond. The tedious job of clearing trash throughout the park, fixing irrigation problems, taking care of drainage issues, clearing storm debris from the course, repairing damage done by vandals, etc., etc. It's common knowledge in town that there are some who wish the course to fail. And that is where they're obviously not cognizant that Crestbrook is so much more than just a golf course. These 2 men will burn out if help is not provided. It's that simple. Do not supply the necessary help required will only verify the talk of letting the park fail. Please restore the much needed request for maintenance labor at Crestbrook Park into the budget. Respectfully, Craig Lanfear, President, Crestbrook Retirees Golf League, and Board of Directors, Steve Barmalini, Mike Regan, Ivan Sayre, Keith Franson, Ron White, Phil White, Richard Sullivan, Terry Fredland, and Gary Keene. This comes on the heels of they did cut out of the Lisa's budget the request for a full-time maintenance person up at the golf course. So my understanding is that there will be a few more of these letters also going to the town council and hopefully the town times to help with the course and help get in that position reinstated.
Sure.
Yes.
That position is not a new position. It's just 1 replacement when we had 5 full-time guys up there. So it's 1 of 3 replacements that haven't been done over the years.
Okay. Hearing that there's no other correspondence, so we'll move on to the reports. Chairman's course subcommittee chairman, that's myself. We're finally starting to see some nice weather. Welcome all. I was by the course today. It's still covered in snow, unfortunately. So we're looking at a while. I mean, Ray can touch on that a little bit during his report a little bit. Other than that, right now it's just status quo. There's not much going on. We'll touch on what did you meant, right? Next in the major meeting.
And Jack will be able to touch base on that too. Yeah, it's ready. So
it's ready. We'll talk about that.
Just the cover sheet has to be done. That'll
come up in the main report. That's actually where it was being handled through. So really, other than that, there's not a lot going on. So I'll turn it over to the Park and Rector's department for her report. Oh, well, Ray's here, so.
Well, he's after me.
Yeah, he's after you.
So we had, when we reopen, or if anybody has an opportunity to come down to the office, we had a really, really neat kind of, I got an email the other day, Monday, from a TPA out of New Haven, that they had the original 3-dimensional display of Crestbrook from 1980. And 41 years later, they're cleaning house down there, and they got in contact with me. I was a junior in college at the time down at Southern, and they got in contact with me, and we've already picked it up. It's here in the office, and it's really, really neat. It's once and for all, the pro shop was where it is now, was on the original plans from 1980.
Yep.
So it's interesting because the pro shop wasn't built until 1989. But it's really kind of really cool. The actual holes are different because at one point back in, I'm going to say
early 90s,
yeah. And at one point the course was, the holes were meant, and they were changed to make it so it flowed a lot easier, because the way it was done in 1980 presented, it was kind of,
they just flip-flop the front and the back.
Yeah, they flipped it so it would be a lot easier to golf.
Yeah.
The flow would be better. So, but the thing is here, it's 3 feet by something, and it's probably almost a foot deep, and it's really cool. It's 3-dimensional. It's ours. It was hanging on a wall down at their studio, their offices down in New Haven, and we have it here. We picked it up yesterday. So, if you have an opportunity, stop down and look at it. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
That's it.
Okay, thank you, Elise. We'll move on to the golf foreman / superintendent's report.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? I got some information going for, Lisa asked me to take some information for the bunker reconstruction. After quite tedious endowment area, I came up with NMP construction, golf construction. I also spoke with Western Hills, the superintendent there. He wasn't really too informative on anything that took place with a grant on bunker reconstruction in the last 6 years. He's been a superintendent there. So long story short, I got in touch with NMP. It is Daryl Bartlett, who was a senior project manager. He was in charge of doing all the renovations and construction of Lake Isles, Boxwoods Golf Course. They're well-versed in high-end golf courses and their bunker construction and reconstruction. And what I did was I submitted a proposal to Lisa, which she can forward to everybody. And it's very informative on the cost per square foot, the timetables, the best way to go about it, references. And that's that part. For the shop itself and the course, we probably got another 2 weeks of inside work to get done. We're finishing up all the painting for this year. I still have a bunch of reels of grind put together. We still have a ton of snow on the course, so we don't know that it takes a while. And after the snow is gone from the course, we're actually looking at probably another good week to 2 weeks before things start to dry out. So thinking positive, hopefully pretty soon, by the end of the month, maybe we can.
That's optimistic.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's great.
I mean, we used to shoot for Good Friday years ago.
Yeah, and but I'll keep everybody posted. And like I say, I try to keep an open door policy with everybody. So everybody's welcome to give me a call or text or stop up to see me, and keep everybody on the forefront. And hopefully soon we'll be able to open.
Okay. Thank you. Golf professionals report.
Hi there.
Hey, yeah.
Hello. So really don't have much to report other than I did have a request for I don't know if you remember, but 2 years ago we had a tournament on Good Friday. It's Steve Neely, his tournament. So he has, you know, probably 100 players that look to play, and we okayed that last, I guess, 2 years ago. So I just wanted to kind of put that on the docket there. He's interested in doing that. I know that he's filled out the paperwork down at the town hall. So he's been texting me. I'm actually out of town right now, but he's been texting me this week. So that's something that we have coming up. I have also had quite a few inquiries about the tournaments that we do here annually. So things are moving forward. Obviously looking forward to just getting everything going, getting the golf course opened up and get everybody on the course. And I know it's going to be a great year.
Good. All right. Thank you, Jan.
Hey, Jan, as the tournaments are booked, do we have anything where we put in the pro shop the dates available? So when people walk in, they say, oh, those tournaments are already set for the year.
The tournament schedule, as we get it, basically after the paperwork is approved and so forth, and basically what it does is it goes into the scheduling on the website. So on the website there, as soon as it's approved, I list them there. It'd be under calendar.
Okay.
So that's where
we should put something in the pro shop where it's on like a.
Oh, no, I do that as well. Yeah, I have things on the bulletin board that I'll do like a. I post things outside the pro shop on the board, and then I also post them inside next to the handicaps.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and just to add on to that, a lot of the requests come directly to the office, and we have a master calendar that's kept here. We get the checks, any of the checks that are coming in are kept here. And then one of the protocols, if it's under 100 and doesn't have to close the course, one of the protocols that's automatic is Jan is, the golf pro is contacted and the superintendent. So we always make sure that, there might be something going on. So they are notified or, requested. It's right on the permit to make sure they're part of the equation.
Yeah, my whole question was just
that
as a golfer walking up, I see, Lions Club's this date, and I can put it in my phone, something like that.
Right.
I don't go online and look at the calendar,
Concerned to the walk. So somebody plays there on Friday and they say, I can't play Monday or Tuesday. There's a tournament.
Right, gotcha.
That's what he's more concerned with in the pro shop itself.
Yeah.
So, no, I agree. That's a good idea. That's a good thought.
Yeah, we do list that. I mean, sometimes I'll even put something on the counter like the week prior just to remind the customers that, don't come on Friday because we have an event.
Good. Okay, great. Thank you. We'll go on to and any other questions for Jan? Okay. Restaurant, there is nobody present from the restaurant. So we're moving on to old business. The only thing I have under old business is last month, I had said I would do a little bit of research into fees for the year from other courses. I did do it, and it's pretty interesting. I didn't finish it till an hour before the meeting, so I will send it out when I get home. But we're other than if you pull Waterbury and you pull Hop Brook out of the equation, that left, let me back check. I did Waterbury, Stanley, Fairview, Fox Landing, and Hop Brook. You take Hop Brook and Waterbury out, we're the cheapest of those other four courses. From greens fees through season passes. Our season tickets are cheaper than everybody's. If you want a resident at Crestbrook, it's $850 with green fees, $1,000 without green fees. Waterbury is $900 for a resident and $1,200 with no green fees. That just shocked me.
So they're all copying us.
They're all copying us, and they're all quite higher than us.
No, but what's really neat is they're all following us with the.
Don't they usually?
The surcharge and stuff. It's interesting.
I've made 3 copies for Billy's out.
I can
We're
scan
$2.
this and send this to everybody, like between meetings if you want it now, or otherwise you want to just wait, whatever you guys want to do.
But I found it interesting. We're about $2 cheaper than most other courses in the area. And our greens fee, like I said, our tickets were cheaper than Waterbury and cheaper than Stanley. Fairview doesn't offer passes, and Hop Brook, I didn't put in. Hop Brook's fairly cheap, but I found that interesting. Like I said, I had to do that, so that's that. We'll get that. If you don't want it between meetings, we'll get it out to you later tonight or tomorrow afternoon when I get home from working. And then we'll move on to new business, I guess, which I don't really have much. My main concern is, our main concern right now is getting that course open. And I know we're still 4 to 6 weeks away from that. So that's okay. But I also, I think it's great that some of these organizations are going to come forward, write letters in support of Ray and his staff, and to get him, hopefully get the town council to understand more staffing is needed. I know there's a few more. I've talked to a few more people. There are going to be a few more people that are going to hopefully write letters. A couple more of our leagues will take care of it. I think that'd be great to show Ray support. Maybe he'll have a change of heart and he'll realize, there are 2 people doing the work of 5. And it just, if we want to get better, we want to continue to maintain the way we're and improve. Sometimes it takes help to make money. It takes money to make money.
So can I, at this point, I had to give the presentation. I'm going to talk about it during the regular meeting, but I gave a budget presentation on Monday to the council. And one of the things I was asking for is not just the golf course. There's social services. I also asked for a full-time person. But in here, the laborer's position plus what I asked, I can get the correspondence for the next meeting. Was for the council to consider once and for all to absorb the employees and all the employee benefits and absorb them under the town. Because that came up in a audit 2 years ago now, and it was questioned, that it got help, that, their town employees are in a union and everything else, but they're being subsidized by the golfers. They're almost like employees of the golfers themselves. It wasn't ever written up that way by the auditors, but that's what the gist of it was. So I did ask at the council meeting Monday if they could consider once and for all absorbing the cost of the employees and have them full-fledged town employees under, being paid by the town of Watertown, including all the benefits. Again, this year, or this coming fiscal year, will be the second time that the town is actually absorbing part of the life insurance of the insurance, the insurance, around half of which is $75,000 the town is absorbing. The other 75 plus is paid for by the golfers. So I don't know how it's going to be received, but that was my thing is they are town employees, they should be paid for by the town. And that's my presentation that I gave the other night. And I said we really need to focus on the golf course and making sure that survives. And I really honestly think that the employees should be, under the town. So that's, I'll get into more later. The other meetings.
Hey, Lisa?
Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman, can I say a few words?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks. I was just wondering, do you want to talk to the subcommittee about our position with the grant now, or wait till the regular committee meeting?
Between you guys. Yeah. I mean, we're ready. I mean, it's up to you guys. If you want to talk about it now.
I'm not really up to speed on it completely, so I'd rather wait.
It might be better if the whole board would be able to hear it. The whole commission would be able to, because there's only what, 3 of you on right now, or 4 of you. So it might be better if, because there's
Peg.
Well, Peg's the only one I guess missing, right?
The new, I heard there's a new member.
She won't be here today.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think the only one we are missing is Peg. So that's between you and the chairman if you want to discuss it now.
Well, let's wait. That way we don't have to we're only explaining it once. There's nothing to vote on right now. So
No, you aren't voting on it.
it's been going, pretty much the whole time has been going through the full commission. So we may as well just finish it up with the full commission in the second meeting. All right, so moving on to new business. I really have no new business going on. If anybody has anything. If not, I will make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
In favor?
Aye.
Okay. Aye.
Oh, 6:19. All right, thank you guys. We'll see you in a little bit.
See you in a little bit, guys. Thank you.